Last week, I made a stranger pay me $15,000 in a single day. A week before that, I closed another client for $10,000, and a couple weeks before that, I closed 50 new clients for my coaching business. The best part is, I did all of this with less than 2,000 Instagram followers and less than 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Let's look at how I did it, and most importantly, how you can do the same. I will break down for you exactly how you can create your own genuine and authentic personal brand. One that will leave strangers online genuinely want to follow, trust, and buy from you. See, in the last couple of years, I grew over 25 different profitable personal brands for various different coaches and business owners. I helped them grow over 4 million followers and earn over $10 million in sales in info products. So what I will share with you is going to be priceless, and I'm not the type of guy to hold anything back. So buckle up and take notes. I'll make this process as simple and easy to follow as possible. To make sure you can follow along, let's look at the 3 main golden variables that every single coaching business needs. You need traffic, you need nurturing, and you need sales. We'll start with traffic, or in simple, just attention from other people like you and me online. That's where your personal brand is gonna come into play. Your personal brand is gonna be the magnet that attracts people online to your message and who you are as a person. Because the whole goal of your personal brand is to brand who you are and the transformation that you have been through in your own life. Most coaches make the mistake of trying to grow their personal brand by looking at other people online and looking at what other people are posting, not realizing that the information that they need is truly not external, it's internal. All of the keys to successfully grow your personal brand are truly within you. Let me break down what I'm talking about. If you want to brand and market yourself and who you are, this starts with truly understanding what made you into the person that you are today. And if you want to sell people on the idea of working with you so you can help them with their transformation, you need to understand your own transformation in the first place as well. So that's what we're going to start with. Now, this is important for me to mention. If you're not actually a type of person that genuinely feels like and is confident in his ability to help other people, don't just start a coaching business for the sake of making money. Because you will be like all these other coaches out there who come across as super inauthentic and just want to sell you their course. This is not the goal of this video. We're gonna get you into the business of actually changing lives and getting paid for it. We're not gonna get you into the business of just coaching so you can make money. The foundation of a personal brand is who you are. That's why it's called personal and brand. We'll take care of the brand after. We're gonna focus on you, the person, first. What I want you to do after watching this video is go to a Google Docs, completely empty, completely blank, and start writing down who you are. This is a process that's not gonna be super easy for you in the beginning, and it's gonna cost you a lot of time. But just keep this in mind. You are building the foundation of your personal brand. The more you invest now, the easier everything else I'm going to talk about is going to be. You want to ask yourself this: why do you really want to start a personal brand? And what are some of the personal experiences and challenges that have truly shaped your life? And you want to do this in context to which area in life you truly want to help people with. So if you're a fitness coach, ask yourself what happened in your life so you understood the importance of working out and shaping your health. If you're a relationship coach, ask yourself, how did I feel when I was lonely and lost and unconfident? And write this down. Ideally, you connect back to your younger self. Ask yourself how your younger self a couple of years ago actually felt, what thoughts he was thinking, and what actions that he took. This analogy has proven to help my clients a lot to document their own journey. You're creating content for your younger self on your personal brand. So you want to connect back to that person by going through Snapchat accounts, by going through old social media accounts, listening to some of your old videos, and really diving deep into truly understanding who you were a couple of years ago. I completed this in around 3 days. It's a 10-page Google document documenting everything that I have actually gone through as a person. Once you have this completed, what you want to do is create the counterpart to your own old story. You want to write down your new story. Now you want to compare the old story with the new one and basically use the same structure. You want to read a sentence in the old story and you want to ask yourself, what's the case today? How are my thoughts, my beliefs, and my actions and my life in general? What truly is the difference between who I was and who I am today? We're calling this the transformation between point A and point B. This is not only the transformation that we're going to sell people onto in our content, but this is also the transformation that people will achieve after they actually invested into your coaching product. Because we are basing your product and your content off of something that you have actually gone through, it's gonna be authentic, it's gonna be genuine, and you're not gonna face resistance when creating content because you can actually free flow and speak about you and what made you into who you are today. So now that we have you truly understanding where you came from and who you are today, we are going to create a customer avatar, not based off of market research, but based off of who you are. So you want to expand the person, your younger self, you just defined. And the way you do that is by asking yourself questions like, what is an age group that I can help? What genders do I want to help? In which locations do I want to help people in? What occupation do these people have? So you want to kind of generalize the inputs that you have from yourself. And then you're gonna answer 3 specific questions. What problems is the person I'm trying to help truly trying to solve? What frustrations or barriers do they have in their own life? And what specific desires do they have? Again, to answer these, extract information from your old life and from your new life. This process is going to take care of the personal part when it comes to growing your personal brand. Let's talk about the branding side of things next. To make you visible, you need to know which social media platforms to use and how to actually grow on these platforms. I'll give you a detailed breakdown in this video, but if you want to take it up a notch, there's a video I'm going to attach up here that you can just click and watch. It's going to reveal exactly how I already made over $10,000 a month with just 800 followers. It's exactly the same strategy. Instead of giving you detailed information about all the different platforms to pick from, I will just let you know about the 2 that are the magical duo for me in my business. That's YouTube and Instagram. I highly recommend you picking the same. Once you have these 2, it's time for you to start creating content. To get started with content creation, you need to pick 3 to 5 main content topics that you want to speak about. Now, the more free flow you can speak about any of these topics, the more natural it's going to be. So pick topics that you could speak hours about without getting paid for it. It's also important to mention that you really want to prioritize quality, but not overthink your quality when starting out. I didn't start off by having my content look like this. It's something that you should naturally ease into. Don't make the mistake, like most coaches, of not posting online because you think your content is not there yet. The only way your content is gonna get there is if you just take messy action like I did over the last couple of years. The content topics that I use to grow my personal brand are personal development, first and foremost, entrepreneurship, and personal branding. All of these 3 topics I am naturally super passionate about, and I could speak for hours about them. One of these content topics should of course be your main niche. So if you're a fitness coach, that's gonna be fitness. If you're a dating coach, that's gonna be dating, right? But you always also want to include personal development and genuinely a topic where you can speak about all sorts of other areas of life. Your goal shouldn't be to become a productized personal brand, only speaking about what they're truly interested in selling. So if you're a fitness coach, don't just speak about fitness. If you're a dating coach, don't just speak about dating. You also want to genuinely speak about life. Because if you're watching this and you're actually one of these coaches, you are a person that's made out of so many more areas of life. You're not just that fitness or dating guy. So you want to speak about these things in your content as well. I would say that around 75% of my content on Instagram is purely based around self-improvement and my views and values around the world. This helps me genuinely sell people onto who I am and be perceived not just as the personal branding guy online, but being perceived as Alessandro. To put these content topics into an actual content strategy, let's speak about the 3 different types of content that you should be posting. You want to post a mix between educational, inspirational, and entertaining content. Let me give you a breakdown of each of them. Your educational content is really going to sell people on what you have to bring to the table. This is where you're going to be sharing valuable content, or in simple, actionable steps, how-tos, tips, tutorials on how people can achieve the same transformation that you went through in your life. Inspirational content is going to be you sharing your personal stories. This is where we want to hear about where you come from. We want to hear about your struggles. We want to hear about the things that kept you up at night and how you actually overcame them. And last but not least, to get some clicks going, we need entertaining content. We need your brand to be approachable with not just value and inspiration all the time, but also with genuine humor, challenges, or relatable stories that every person genuinely likes to hear. To get started, just copy and paste my exact mix. You want to post 10 educational pieces of content per month, 10 inspirational pieces of content per month, and 10 entertaining pieces of content a month. For your educational videos, look through your story and pick one sentence that genuinely stands out as the biggest pain point that you faced when you were younger. And then ask yourself, what tools would my younger self have needed, what advice would my younger self have needed to overcome this problem quicker? The solutions that come up in your mind are what you're gonna be giving away to people watching your video for free. The less you hold back, the more profitable your personal brand will actually be. Because people always believe that if they share a lot of value, the other people will have less questions. It's actually the other way around. The more you help someone else achieve a transformation, the more they're gonna want to learn from you. So share as much as you can. For your inspirational content, you're gonna provide people with surface level personal stories and achievements that you can just package into a piece of content. This is where ideally you have a lot of videos and pictures from your past life genuinely showing people the transformation, not just you speaking about the transformation. To make creating this easy, I would personally go through your old Snapchat account or go through your camera roll and just save anything that reminds you of your old life and your own struggles into a folder. And for entertainment content, I simply want you to reference one of my Instagram accounts that I link below. Genuinely speaking, you will find references to all of these different content topics I speak about on my Instagram account linked below this video. So make sure you check it out. Because if you can see what I actually post and have me explain it to you in this video, you're going to be learning a lot. So every single day, you're going to either share with people something you've been through, you're going to be teaching them something you've been through, or you're going to be entertaining them with where you came from and where you are today. Post once every day and be consistent with it. You don't want to fall off because on social media, especially Instagram, consistency is key. Before you've posted at least 30 pictures or videos on your account, do not over-question the strategy. You simply haven't given the algorithms enough data to even give you anything back in return. As long as you have a post at the end of every day, you are winning. On top of this exact Instagram content, you're going to be posting one long-form YouTube video every single week. Here's the exact same process that I use to make this effortless. When I want to come up with a new video idea, I look at my life story and where I am today, and I pick an area that I want to share value with people. So for me, for example, when I was still working a 9 to 5, I was super depressed. I had no time for myself, I didn't have time for my health and my family, etc., etc. Now I live this life where my business is making me 30 to 40k a month and I'm completely free. I can use this transformation for a new YouTube video where what I'm simply gonna do is open a Google Docs and simply start writing about my story. I will share quick context about where I came from and where I am today, and then I'm gonna give to people away for free in that video the genuine strategies that I recommend them using to get to where I am today quicker. You can see the patterns here. We are always connecting the point A of our life to our point B, and we're sharing with people for free what's in between. Also, do not overcomplicate this. Just press record on your camera, get a nice setting, and just speak about where you came from and the value that allowed you to achieve this transformation. Same thing here, no inconsistencies, post one YouTube video every single week. That's gonna take care of the traffic part, which the next variable in the 3 golden variables of a strong coaching business is going to be nurturing. Nurturing, in simple terms, is the process that your followers go through when they go from being a complete stranger that just clicked the follow button to being a die-hard fan that wants to throw their money at you. The only way you can successfully nurture people is if you share exponential amounts of value with them before they actually pay you or even trust you. When I create my content, I even leave my audience completely out of the equation. I just tell myself, there's this younger version of you, Alessandro, out there, and he needs your help. What type of content does he need to see to get to where you are today quicker? And because I fucking love my younger self, I'm gonna share everything that I potentially can. So it's almost like I coach myself through my own content and I don't hold anything back. In fact, I even increase the lessons and the value that I'm able to share because I genuinely want to help that person. So nurturing really just comes down to your willingness as a coach to share information with people for free without being attached to money in the first place. The way I nurture my audience every single day is by jumping on Instagram stories, and this is what we're going to be talking about next, because Instagram stories are the most important format for you to share your story with other people online. And the more people know your story, and the more you share value attached to that story, the more someone is going to trust you, and the closer we're going to move to the last variable, which is the sales process. Every day I take people on my wake-ups, I take people on my habits, the gym workouts, the nutrition, and me genuinely recording videos like this or jumping on Zoom calls. I treat my Instagram stories like a Netflix documentary following me around, genuinely just documenting what I'm doing and sharing lessons that come with these moments. So when I wake up in the morning on my own time, because I'm my own boss, I create a story about how 3 years ago I was locked in a 9-to-5 and the lessons that got me out of there. And I share with people how it feels nowadays to genuinely wake up and be able to do whatever I want. When I have meetings with clients, the things we learn and talk about, I hop on my story and I give away to my audience for free. So anything that you genuinely do as a person, if you are in this mindset of, hey, I came from point A and I'm now at point B, I can share the lessons in between. That's going to allow you to basically do whatever you want in your day-to-day and always be able to bring it back to the value that you actually want to share. Not only is it going to give people necessary information about your knowledge, it's also just going to show people the type of life that you're living. So not only will someone want to become like you and have the same knowledge as you, but they're going to want to live your life, which ultimately puts you into a power position, because at that point somebody has a desire to actually experience your reality. Now here's the important thing, and this is where my advice goes completely against what all of these other BS consultants are gonna tell you. If you don't genuinely have people sending you messages, leaving comments, sharing gratitude with you that you are changing their life with your content, then you are not ready to sell. What you might be ready are the bullshit strategies of other people of running paid ads and shoving their offers down people's throats. But that's not my approach, because these are productized personal brands. I'm in the game of building an authentic and genuine personal brand. I want to make this clear one more time. If you don't have attention and feedback from people who already seek more advice from you, who already are thankful for what you share and want to buy from you, you are not ready for the sales process. Now this is a huge nugget for the whole online space, because if you think about it, why as a coach would you build out crazy offers, crazy products, crazy courses, if you don't even have people genuinely waiting in front of your door, knocking and trying to buy from you? It doesn't make sense. So as a coach, if you're starting out or trying to scale, you put all of your attention on simply traffic and nurturing, understanding that the sales are gonna come from these two. The more you nurture people, the more you give information to them away for free, the more selling is gonna become effortless. This is exactly how I managed to make strangers who saw my content for just 2 days pay me $15,000 and $10,000 just in the last 2 weeks. It's all because I got their knowledge so elevated to the point that they now have more questions than ever before, and more importantly, they trust me more than ever before. Over the next couple of videos, I'll be revealing a lot more details about the specific things that go into making all of this happen. But if you found value in this video today, I want you to do a couple of things. I want you to treat my socials as the #1 source for personal branding advice, and I'm not gonna charge you if you don't want to work with me. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna help you already. So if you have specific questions, specific problems, desires that you run into with your personal brand, leave them in the comments below or send me a DM on my Instagram in the links below. Also, if you're interested in learning more around personal branding and personal development, I highly recommend that you leave me a sub below. Also, if you genuinely found value in this video and enjoy personal branding advice because you're looking to grow your own or grow your coaching business or simply master the art of generating attention online, leave me a sub on this channel and I'll share much more priceless information with you in the next couple of videos. I'll talk to you soon and I'll see you in the next video.